Hey, welcome to Geekshow Arcade. Yeah,
It's the game show where some of us
After
play games and some of us don't.
Dude, after that in between, I want to go make a fort.
well, I mean,
Who doesn't wanna make a
forts are
fort?
pretty great.
I want to make a fort right now.
I'm fort building in my mind right now.
I can't believe we're not making a fort.
I can't
Owen,
believe we're not.
Pretty great. This
Lando,
is Geekshow
you got enough
Arcade.
space.
This is Geekshow Arcade, where we talk about video games and video game related things. Let's
Building
introduce and forts. Fortnite video game.
Whoa.
Let's
we
introduce
should have
our
our own
panelists.
Fortnite, Lando.
He's Jarron.
Hi, I'm Jarron. You can find me on Twitter. No.
That was two.
Blue Sky
2
at
points.
Jaronius.
Drink.
at least you remembered his username this time.
And Geek Show Help Desk.
All right. Hey, it's Owen, the hamburger.
I'm the hamburglar.
Hamburglar, right?
I want a hamburger so bad right now.
That sounds
As a
amazing.
snack.
I want a snack.
My
I
double
want a-
cheeseburger.
I want
This
a-
is my
I
snack
want-
burger.
I need some of you listeners to write in and defend me. What restaurant was it? Was it Burger King? Was
Yeah,
it Burger?
It was Burger King.
Did you
Okay.
say right in and offend you?
And defend me.
Oh, defend.
no,
okay.
you
Somebody
said
out
offend.
there. Oh, did I say offend?
You did.
You did say
do both.
offend.
Do both, but defend me. I need you to write in and defend me because if you've had the Burger King double cheeseburger, which is a snack burger, if you're not getting the
I feel
guys-
like I'm in an episode of I Think You Should Leave.
the
You're
bottom-
Tim
the
Robinson
bottom-
character in
the-
whatever this sketch is.
if you're not buying a Whopper at Burger King, you're not anything below Whopper size is snack size. I'm just
That's
gonna
a
say
snack.
that. That's a snack. And there are people. There's at least there's dozens of people that would say that. I'm one.
I'm one.
Lang will
Right
write
here.
in and tell us that.
I will, because I go Texas Whopper. It doesn't say Texas
Oh,
Burger.
It-
They
I
say
know.
Texas Whopper.
Whopper.
Texas Whopper, right?
Good stuff.
They don't
Compare
say Texas
that-
Burger.
Whopper.
But
Compare that to their double cheeseburger, which is like
But they call it a cheeseburger, just like the junior bacon cheeseburger from like Wendy's. That's the same snack size. It's still
Snack
a burger.
size.
It's not a Whopper, Owen.
I'm sick of defending myself. Me and Lang.
You're in the wrong show.
I'm gonna go get one of those right now.
All right. Hey, Lando.
Hey, it's Lando. Owen, I want to remind you that DoorDash exists.
That
You
double
can get on
for
your
the
phone right now and I'll bring it to you.
Not
my
worth it.
my I can't DoorDash.
It's the principle of it.
The principal. I won't pay double for a snack.
Double for a double.
Fair enough. I'm Lando.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm happy. All's good. I've been playing video games. Actually, I have been playing video games. We can talk about that if you want, if we have time, or we don't. It doesn't matter to me. Thanks, Tony.
Okay. Hey, Lang.
Hi guys, I'm back. I'm back for arcade after a long hiatus of playing a disgusting amount of Fortnite. I got addicted. That's why I've been gone. Because they had Star Wars, Power Rangers.
Let me tell
Two of
you
my
this.
favorite things.
I don't mean to spy, but
Wait,
I
wait.
do. I do mean to spy, but I don't
let's
mean
hear
to
it.
spy.
Let's hear
You
it.
Oh.
you come up on Steam a lot as playing Fortnite in Discord. I'm in Discord a lot. I
Yeah.
just kind of leave it open when I'm playing. Lang playing Fortnite.
Yeah, and here's the honest truth. It's I get a pilot of Megazord. Who doesn't want to pilot a Megazord in Fortnite?
Right?
That it's addicting. And then I tell myself, I'm a good father because my 11-year-old son says, "Dad, can we play Fortnite?" And I think to myself, "Oh, this is me being a good dad." So he fuels my addiction, and I get to be a good dad, and everyone gets to see I'm a good dad.
It's for
just
him.
like you did.
It's for him.
It's not. It's purely for my enabling. I'll fully admit it. But come find me. I'm Lang, Skyfire Riser, or as we talked on the last show, Skyfire Photography. Go check it out.
All right. Thanks, Lang.
We have a host. His name's Tony.
Thanks, Lando. You shirked the duties, Lang.
I was gonna say.
Well, sometimes you
shook
do
the
it.
duties.
You
Wait,
mess
wait.
it up now, Tony. Sometimes you do it in the middle and we can't remember.
This was the
do
argument
it the-
between you and Lando. I'm not jumping into the dad's
Yeah.
argument.
We have a host. His name's Tony.
Thanks, Lando.
This is the way Lang likes.
So
Lando likes it.
enthusiastic. Check me out on other Geek Show podcasts or on Geek Show Fit on Facebook, where we exercise. It's good. It's good for you. It's good for your health. It's good for your mind. Get some.
It's good fun.
All right.
There's Carl. There's like Steve that does the biking, and then there's Tony, and there's all the other dozens of folks on there.
Dr.
There's
White.
the rankings.
Dr. White's in there as
Dr.
well.
White's
He's
also
posting
on there.
regularly. It's good
Yep.
stuff. Let's see. Gaming news. Let's just talk about, we got some Xbox. We got a lot of Xbox news, actually. And only one of them is good. Ish.
There's been a lot of bad Xbox news lately, it seems like.
Yeah.
Microsoft sure knows how to pull in the negative news.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, for instance, my article here, apparently there was an Xbox, a big Xbox, like hour-long showcase.
There was?
Yeah, exactly. My notes on this, Xbox showcase, who cares? And then I have the link right there.
Whoopity-doo.
We'll talk about that. Let's just hit that real quick. Who cares? Xbox, Microsoft, you've been just absolutely tanking any goodwill
Yeah.
you've had.
Yeah,
And now,
go away.
if I were, this is supposed to be indie games. It is not supposed to be. It is, and it is like a 55-minute presentation for indie games. And honestly, if I were these game makers, I would have considered pulling out of this, because anything associated with Xbox right now,
Toxic. Where
It's toxic.
It's
they have
Radioactive.
been so bad lately that I don't even know why you'd want to be associated with them at this point. That might change. Hopefully it changes. But anyway, they showed off 50 or so minutes of different indie games, and most of them I've never heard of, like this Balatro or something.
Balattro's great.
Is it though?
Great game. The multiplayer version's very good too. It's a lot of fun.
it's on Xbox now.
This is coming from the guy that only plays that and plays on Macs. Is it that good then?
Hard to say.
I play on my phone. Don't get it twisted.
That
You're
puts
just
an
helping
iPhone-
my
it's
side
Just a
of the
different Apple device.
What game does look cool, though, is Mouse PI for Hire.
Mouse PI looks interesting. I will have to recuse myself of this one from this one, because that old style animation bothers the heck out of me. I cannot stand it, where everything in the screen is always kind of
Like
moving
the
up
cu-
and
like the
down a little
Cuphead.
bit, like Cup
Like
Bop.
Cup. Yeah.
Oh,
Cuphead, not Cup Bop.
Yeah, Cuphead. Now I want Cup Bop.
So yeah, it's Cuphead, but first person
So
shooter
hungry.
mimicking the old style Mickey Mouse animation.
Yeah, like Steamboat Willie era.
Do they have Steamboat Willie in there now that he's in?
Public.
I'm
Open-
pretty sure that's kind of where this, they decided, hey, we can make a Mickey Mouse looking character because
Yeah.
he's
What do they call that
what's
in the free
public domain.
public domain? Yeah.
So if you're into that, that's coming out sometime. Do they put a release date on that?
Next year.
Next year, sometime next year. Oh, March 19th. So,
When did that Xbox handheld come out or is coming out?
well, you had the ROG Xbox Ally X
Right.
that came out last week or a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. It's just a handheld PC. It's not an Xbox, in case anyone is actually wondering.
But I
They sure
thought
want
that-
you to think it is an Xbox,
Yeah,
though.
they do.
Once again, what are you doing, Xbox? Microsoft, what are you doing? They also showed off some Invincible game. I think it's a fighting. Yeah, it's a fighting game.
That's the fighter that's coming out.
Yep, coming out in 2026.
I'm not getting it on Xbox.
Get it on PC or somewhere else. Some game called Planet of Lana 2 might be pretty cool. Here's a game where you can be the manager of a trading card shop. It's called
Trading card
TCG
simulator.
Card Shop Simulator.
That's
Life
already
Sims, man.
That's been
Ugh.
out for a while on Steam. I have some friends that do that, and I
Oh, okay.
don't get it. But
Yeah,
good
it's
for them.
it's definitely for a certain type of folk. I'm not that type, I guess.
Yep.
But just a whole bunch of indie games, some of which look kind of cool, most of which they're not for me. But check out this article that is in the link. That's linked in the show notes if you want. It's an IGN article that talks about the different games they showed off there. There you go. Xbox. Who cares?
Does anyone know anyone that picked up that Xbox Ally?
I don't know anyone personally that has.
Yeah.
Mostly Reddit folks I've seen posting about what they like or don't like about it, or reviews, obviously from like legitimate sources, unlike ourselves.
Yeah.
Hey, Lando's back.
I'm back. I had a little bit of a thing.
I don't
Let's not
know
talk
if
about it.
anyone noticed, but he's back.
So I'm looking at the Super Bowl. It was one of the games announced. It's a football in cyberpunk setting. It looks a lot like Powerball that was out on the Genesis in the
Yep.
90s, but
Yep.
3D. Might be interested in that. That looks kind of cool.
Maybe. Yeah, there's a new DayZ expansion, DayZ Badlands, if you're still into the DayZ stuff. And there's the one that I saw that did look kind of cool was one called Aphelion, Aphelion, where you play as an astronaut trying to you're trying to get to astronauts that are stranded on a frozen planet to be able to find each other and
You
work
missed
together.
the main word there, Tony.
Uncharted frozen planet.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with Uncharted.
Did I hear Uncharted? Jarron triggered. Triggered.
He got triggered. So anyway, yeah, I'm sure there's a little bit there for everybody. Just check it out.
And it looks like Lang has played Super Bowl before because his name is in the trailer.
It says Lang.
Yeah, it says Lang won. Lang scored a point.
I want everything.
Great
That's
job.
what I do.
Great job.
Thanks.
Other Xbox news. We find out possibly why they have been basically shooting themselves in the foot for the last 2 years.
Yeah, this is a story from Bloomberg, and it was picked up pretty much by every outlet after it came out. In the fall of 2023, CFO Amy Hood requested that the Xbox gaming division reach a profit margin of 30%.
30%?
Profit margin, that's sales minus expenses, the profit you're actually making for you financial illiterate out there. Historically, Xbox has maintained profit margins between 10 and 20%. And they reported a 12% margin for the first 9 months of Microsoft's 2022 fiscal year. So that is more than doubling their profit margin
It's tripling it.
in
In
couple
the next,
years.
In the next year, right? In the next
And so
18 months.
now it makes total sense why they've laid off everyone, started releasing games on every platform out there.
Raise the prices of the hardware.
Raise the prices of the hardware.
Game Pass.
Started partnering with third parties on Xbox branded things and are completely eschewing the console market in the future. Makes total sense. And any company that is driven by a CFO, I don't think is a good company personally.
I mean, there's more than numbers,
Yeah.
You have to take into account there's more than numbers when you're talking about a company as a whole. And if this is true, which, of course, obviously some people from Microsoft have come out and tried to say, no, that's not the case. No. Bullcrap.
It's
the
evident.
case. It's the
There's
case.
so much supporting evidence.
There's so much smoke. The whole
gotta be
entire
fire.
forest is on fire.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
so-
when you're trying to take a organization that has a history of 10 to 15% revenue and say double it,
Profit.
profit, net revenue, profit, double it or else. Okay,
Yeah.
there goes the quality of service for that company and the quality of the product. They're going to cut corners in every single place they can.
And
Now,
following Microsoft's trajectory in gaming for the last 20 years, it was pretty steady of what their strategy was, what they were doing,
Yeah.
and then suddenly the last 3 years, everything changed.
That's
And
the
it
thing.
perfectly aligns with this.
I have a theory.
Okay,
And this is
tinfoil
my
hat
tinfoil
on.
hat. So, have you guys heard of the COVID theory?
The what?
Mm,
The COVID
Makes you
theory.
sick.
I've heard of many theories around COVID. Now, what
Good,
do you
because I just made that up. I just made that up. So, but the
we
COVID
go.
theory in the Book of Owen, which if you turn to chapter 4, verse I don't know 25 or so, you'll see that the COVID theory. I noticed something during COVID. All places started cutting back to cost save or whatever. And my experience is this specifically was at 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven used to have 2 different size straws, a long one and a short one, because they used to sell like this extra 54 super gulp thing. And I think they still do, but it was longer, so you needed a longer straw. During COVID, they said, well, we don't do that anymore. We can't afford 2 different size straws. You're down to 1 straw. 1 straw fits all. And so, and they did it, and not everybody, me, but let's just say that this is something grander, like the Xbox gaming market or whatever. Everybody's like, unbelievable! Like a bunch of Owens got together, like my straws. And then COVID ended, and the cost cutting didn't come back. Like they didn't whip back.
Yeah.
But my theory is, and this is where but some of it did, and this is they're doing a COVID theory. They're going really far to one side. They're pissing everybody off, and then they'll make some token efforts and come back to gain some good grace, but they'll never go back to where they were.
No.
You can't.
You can't
There's no
burn
coming
this many
back.
bridges, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There ain't no coming back.
I feel like
This is
they're gonna-
this is the really real world. They can't come back.
Yeah, it used to be like there was Sega and Nintendo was the PlayStation and Xbox for most of the 2000s. And now they
90s.
diverted.
Yeah, the Dreamcast
Well,
was
late
dead by
90s.
2001.
Yeah, I'm talking PlayStation and Xbox for a number of years, just went back and forth here and there. But then they've been declining. They've now moved over to the handheld. That train has left. The handhelds are already
Well, interestingly
out
enough, it is highly, highly speculated and rumored that Sony is making a new handheld right now as well.
They've got that weird thing. Didn't they make that weird
that's
thing that
gonna
looked
count.
like
That-
controllers
that's
on both
just-
sides?
that's
Speaking of
just
which,
the
we skipped
ability.
emails.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have one?
Well, we'll get back to
Yeah.
that after we finish our discussion.
yeah.
Um,
I have a theory that Xbox
Oh,
is going to turn into the next Sega. That
I think they're
this-
going to go software only.
they might.
Well, studio.
It's a good
like
theory.
Studio-ish.
That's
I think
been-
they're
that's
gonna
been-
turn into that.
Yeah, that thought's been kicked around for a while. Xbox heavily denies that that's the
Don't they?
case.
Yeah, haven't they already said they're making another
They're-
console?
They are for sure making one more generation.
At least
Yeah.
one.
At least
called the
one more
Xbox
generation.
Saturn.
So that's what it feels like. But yeah, it wouldn't be too surprising if eventually they basically just became a software
Like a game
Only-
studio. Yeah, just a.
publisher, right? Not a hardware manufacturer, hardware maker.
Master Chief
That's
would
what
be
they're-
standing there right next to Sonic.
That's
Mm-hmm.
that's their roots, right? Windows like software, like
Yeah.
licensing out software. That's
Well, and to go along with that, we had a big announcement for Halo this week.
Oh.
This is the only thing that they've
This is the
announced
only-
in the last 2 weeks.
Emails.
Emails.
The-
we gotta
the-
wait.
No,
we're gonna-
we've already
we're gonna-
transitioned into this. It was a good.
I brought
it was
it
a
up
good
before that.
handoff. It was a good handoff. It's done. The only good thing that I've seen, and this is, I put good in some with an asterisk
let's
next
put
to
some
it.
quotes next to this.
That they've announced in the last, I don't know, 6 months,
Yeah.
a year. I don't know. Is that this Halo announcement?
Yeah, so we talked about this last week when I brought up rumors, which Tony loves. There's going to be a couple Halo games out next year, and I think this is the first one of 2 that they've been talking about. But it's called Halo Campaign Evolved.
They haven't announced any other Halo game for next year.
This is 2026. Halo Campaign Evolved announced.
But you said 2.
I know. There's
What's
the other
rumors that
one?
there's 2. We don't know. There's rumors that there's 2 from a reputable guy.
Owen.
Name Owen?
GT.
No, I gave you his YouTube name last week.
And it was ridiculous.
reliable.
He had like 47 subscribers.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, that's where we're at.
Reps.
But still,
Reps.
I wouldn't trust
game-
us. I mean, we have Owen on our team.
I wouldn't trust us
Yeah,
either.
and you got to go to Twitter X to get his real follower count, where there's
even-
obviously real people. Anyway,
Not bots.
Not bots. So Halo Campaign Evolved is a real remake from the ground up using
That's a
Unreal.
bad name.
I know it's playing off the first Combat Evolved. I get it.
I actually think it's a good name because
No way.
it plays off of that, and also it specifically says it's the campaign, and there's no multiplayer.
It's no multiplayer.
There's no multiplayer on it besides
But-
co-op campaign.
Okay,
But-
so the name contains what they're lacking in the product.
Exactly. It defines
Cam-
it. It's right there on the tin.
yeah,
Campaign.
It's only
But
campaign
which-
evolved, not multiplayer evolved.
Which Halo is this?
It's
First
the
Halo.
first one. So it looks really good. First of all, being completely remade, soundscapes, new levels, the
They even
visuals, obviously.
re-recorded all
Au-
of the
audio.
all of the voiceover.
They've added some things in, some creature comforts from the Halo games we know, like dashing. You can pick up swords.
Sprint.
You can, so the sprinting is unlimited. You can ride the vehicles. You couldn't do that. Like the Ghost was just, forever annoying.
It's just scenery. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can grab a sword now. You can grab a sword from a gold elite. So some creature comforts coming over. That's going to have split screen, so couch co-op, but then they'll also have up to 4-player multiplayer online co-op. Yeah.
That's
But-
kinda cool.
One of the biggest things though is it's going to be available on PlayStation.
Yep.
It's
It is.
it's
That's it.
they're making
30%.
There it is.
30%
Called
profit.
it.
Yep. So
The days of exclusivities are 100%
do you
over
feel
at this
do you
point.
feel like Microsoft had to do this because of
This is
Call of
100%
Duty-o?
driven by trying to hit that 30%, just like Jarron
Yeah.
said.
And
Yeah.
also no one bought an Xbox compared to a PlayStation
That-
5.
Yeah,
that
right,
too,
yeah.
you know.
That's true.
And
That's true.
To be honest, I don't care if they publish on other platforms. I don't give two craps.
me neither.
That-
I love
I
So I play
more,
on PC anyway.
I
so
play
yeah.
on PC anyway, you know, and if
and I love
it's-
playing with people across all
Yeah.
it should be hardware agnostic to me.
Yep.
It's a game,
I'm
right?
totally
Like
fine with that. I don't think
So
that
then
there
what's the
needs
point
to
of
be-
their Xbox? Why are they stringing people along still? Sorry,
So
going back
you-
to the anger.
No, you're you're right,
Yeah.
and that's why I think all the rumors point to, and the things that they've said actually point to the next Xbox being a very premium console, meaning they're going for probably something that's going to be, at this point, I would expect it to be significantly more powerful than whatever the PS6 has,
Yeah.
at a significantly higher price than
Right.
what
Yeah,
the
that's-
PS6 is.
Yeah,
So
they're looking for the people that want the console specific experience.
Will it be significantly more powerful though? Like, will the common consumer be able to tell the difference?
I think
No,
the common
most
consumers are gonna
people are
stick with the handheld.
let's,
from what I've read and seen? People are thinking it's just going to be a mini PC,
yeah.
like with a discrete GPU built in.
No, not discrete.
Not,
It's gonna
it'll
be
still
in-
be it'll still be an APU, but
Oh,
but it will be a much fatter, larger APU than whatever the PS6 has.
yeah.
But
according
as
to rumor,
digital,
this is
as
according
Digital
to rumor.
Foundry brought up though, developers are going to be developing towards the PlayStation 6, and there's no way Xbox is going to sell large quantities of this, so they're not going to make anything additionally special for the whatever the Xbox future
How do you think
platform
it'll
is.
run?
Well,
And so maybe you'll get a few frames more, maybe the image quality will
Yeah.
be slightly better. It's not going to be
Do
significantly
you think
different.
it'll be?
But
do you think
what-
it'll be optimized for both systems? Like, do you think it'll work the same? Like,
well, yeah, I don't know about that, but the thing that will set this apart, supposedly, according to rumor, once again, is that you'll be able to play Steam games natively on it. If that's the truth, then
On
yeah,
the new
you're buying a
Xbox.
console/PC hybrid that you'll be able to access Steam
which
games
is great.
on.
Which is great. Like
Which
that's
it's
like right
a-
now, if you took your ROG and hooked it up to a dock, it's basically the same thing, right? Like,
Yep.
and
It
set
would
up
be.
here.
It would make it really easy to enjoy your Steam library on your TV in your
Yep.
living room without having to do any game streaming or building a second PC or anything like that. So in
Yeah,
that
I wonder
aspect,
if Valve will try its hand again at that. And if they
They
do,
They
the
might not-
Steam OS version would be better.
Yeah.
Oh, it would. It would for sure. We've already seen reports of the ROG Ally, Xbox Ally X
Yeah.
performing significantly better when you put Bazite on it versus the native Windows
Yep.
load that it comes with. So yeah,
Well-
Windows just sucks. That's all there is to
Well,
it.
this port. It's not a port. So this remake's really. It's the guy from IGN played it. He didn't get to play. He didn't get to play out try out the multiplayer campaign. It wasn't available,
co-op.
but the co-op. But it does definitely. I mean, if you're a fan of the franchise, I'm actually pretty excited to see this in better, like to see this come back again and retell the story with better soundscapes, better visuals.
Yeah.
Like, because the story was always really good to me, but that if you've ever gone back and played Halo CE, like in the Master Chief Collection, you're like, right, this is not good. It's not fun to play anymore because it's so outdated.
Yeah, there's so many better mechanics added to
Yeah,
later games.
exactly.
For
I mean,
sure.
for what it was when it came out, it was amazing. But like,
Blew everyone's
I will give it
minds.
another try because I played Halo for the first time a couple years back, and I reported it on the podcast.
Yeah,
It wasn't my favorite at all.
I think you'll
so-
like this version a lot better.
yeah, this one has a much deeper story. As far, I mean, if you don't, obviously it's already come out. It's not something that's new, but they really dig in here. It's all
No.
really new. Like at
They
the
do
time,
not.
like they do.
They don't dig into the story in this game.
They do. Well, no, Cortana and the
All that happens
ring.
after.
Is that Halo 2? I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
it might be Halo 2. I mix those games because they're so. To me,
I don't
they're-
remember the story being good in any of them.
The story is so-so in all the Halo games.
Which is the.
Thank
which
you,
is the
Tony.
one-
Thank you.
now I've been
Which
saying
is
this
the one?
forever.
Which is the one where she talks about when he's falling through the atmosphere and Cortana
That's Halo
has that.
2.
Okay, yeah, that's. Is it Halo 3 maybe?
It
'Cause
might
that-
be Halo 3.
I
In
think
Halo
it
3
was.
is when she says, "I picked you because you're lucky." That's
Oh
Halo
yeah.
3.
Halo 2 is where he drops the bomb out of
Follows
the bay,
it down. Yeah.
and then Halo 3 picks right up from that where he's coming
So-
down into the atmosphere.
So, and I've said this before, and I'll say it all day, every day. Halo's storyline itself is meh. As the games go, the character development of Master Chief and Cortana becomes quite interesting, and the world building of Halo is very good. But
Yeah.
the story itself is, oh, there's the bad guys over there. I should go kill them because they threaten humanity.
'Cause
That's
I'm the Master
story.
Chief.
Yeah, because
That's
I'm
it.
the
I
Master
quit.
Chief.
I quit.
Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry, Lang. It's the truth, man. But it does have, as it goes, like I said, good character development between Cortana and Master Chief, and the world build. There's a reason that they were able to make 30 books out of Halo
You have
because
to
it
read the
creates
books.
it
If you
creates
read
an
the
interesting
books-
universe. Yeah.
Yeah, read the. It's kind of like read the books. It's like watching Andor and then rewatching Rogue One. I did not like Rogue One, but I watched Andor season 1 and 2.
That's
and then
funny
I
because I'm the
watched-
opposite. I liked
and
Rogue
then I
One,
wa-
but we
and then
stopped
I-
watching Andor season 2.
Dude,
What?
Andor saves Rogue One.
See, I'm in the same boat as Owen. I didn't care
Yeah.
for Rogue One, but I haven't bothered to watch it again. But I loved Andor both
Yeah,
seasons.
when you
Andor's
so,
great.
but like
Somehow Andor returned.
Somehow, Palp Andor returned.
but yeah, it's decent when you read the books because it gives you so much more of the story into the Master Chief
The background,
initiative.
yeah.
The
The whole
that-
Spartans.
the Spartan program. The Spartan program is so read the books.
Oni and everything.
I think that's what because those are prequels to the
That's-
game of Halo. That I'm confusing that
Yeah.
kind of into the game. You're
That's
not
why
wrong,
you
Tony.
love the
Like,
story of Halo,
yeah.
is because you've gone beyond the games.
Yeah,
So
got the DLC. Got the extra.
Yeah, exactly. The BLC, the book,
BLZ.
the
yeah.
book loaded content. But yeah, so the only thing I will add to this story about the Halo remake is it is Unreal Engine 5. So the typical caveats apply with performance on the current gen systems being questionable. And they showed off about 15 minutes of gameplay for the level Silent Cartographer that showed that you can already see one of the big issues that Unreal Engine 5 has, which is traversal stutter. So there are areas of the map where you know it loads, the next area as you play, and the game stutters as you move from one boundary to the next, and it doesn't matter if you go back and go again. Like with a shader stutter, it loads the shader, and then as you go back and forth, it doesn't stutter anymore because it's got that shader in its cache. But with a traversal stutter, doesn't matter how many times you go back and forth over that boundary, it will stutter every time.
There was a scene in the preview where they were having a firefight near one of those lines, traversal stutter lines, and the player went back and forth over it many times during that fight, and every single time, stutter.
So keep that, temper your expectations, is what I'm saying. Visually, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But it will have the classic Unreal Engine 5 issues that every developer is fighting against with using Unreal Engine.
It's got another year probably till it comes out, so maybe they fix it. I'm not confident they will, though.
They might be able to.
It also has three new levels.
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that. Captain, Master Chief, and Sergeant Johnson.
I don't know how they're going to do that because the beginning of Halo is them thawing him out of suspended animation. So I don't know how you're going to prequel that.
Well, maybe he's frozen the entire time.
Yeah.
No, you play as Master Chief.
3-mission
Frozen
prequel campaign. Maybe maybe that's what you find out.
A viewport out of his little freezing tube, and Johnson does everything.
The only thing I can think of is it's going to take place before they put him in cryo sleep. So the end of those 3 missions will be him getting into the pod, probably at the end.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna get it. I hope that it's cheaper because it doesn't have multiplayer. I hope. I know.
30%, bud. 30%. Keep that in mind every time you think about Xbox.
Keep open.
I want.
But I'm
70
cautiously.
at least.
I'm cautiously excited for it. All right. Hey, do we have any emails?
Yeah, we do.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
It's kind of nice breaking up the show right here. Some emails. Give it to us, Jarron.
We got a Rate My Rig from Nathan M.
Uh-huh.
It says, got around to sending this to you guys. All right, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Rig mainly for gaming, but do have the 2 TVs for display, so do a lot of multitasking as well. All right, here it comes. CPU, Ryzen 9 9950X3D.
Oh, he went whole hog.
Whole hog for that.
That's
the most powerful AMD desktop processor you can get.
That's an 11 out of 10 processor right there.
Yep. For consumers, you can get more powerful ones for enterprise level. But.
EK Nucleus AIO liquid CPU cooler.
Okay.
MSI Mag 870E Tomahawk Wi-Fi ATX AM5 motherboard. That's great one.
Board.
Mm-hmm.
64 gigs of DDR5, 6800 CL32 memory.
Ooh, that's good memory.
PCIe 3 NVMe drive. 1 terabyte, and then he's got another 2 terabyte PCIe 4 NVMe drive. Another 2 terabyte NVMe 4.
I like this. This guy.
Another 2 terabyte NVMe PCIe 5.
There you go.
Solid state.
Load it up. Load it up.
Let's see. NZXT ATX mid tower case.
What's the graphics card? Don't tell me he forgot to put it like the other guy.
No, he did. Let's see. He's got a 4080 Ventus, but then he has an extra GPU. He says it's not currently in use. It's a 5080.
Oh, like he's got it and he just hasn't upgraded it yet?
GPU card is not currently in use, but it's supposed to help with offloading some stuff from the primary GPU.
5080?
I'm guessing he's gaming with the 5080, and probably that other GPU he's talking about is the 4080. I would hope, because who would put a 5080 there and not use it?
That would be silly to not use that as your primary card.
Yeah. So, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, assuming he's using the 5080 in the right spot, 10 out of 10. You know,
if you're using the 4080 instead of the 5080, I'm gonna say 4 out of 10 because I question your choices.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Dude, Nate's got it on lock, dude. 10 out of 10, regardless of how you do it.
Oh, he's built a beast for sure. Yeah. Well done.
Great rig. All right, one more email from Johnny. He says, hey guys, thanks as always for the show. I've been listening for a long time now, but I don't remember if you have ever talked about the PlayStation Portable. My son and I have been really into portable devices this year with the Switch 2, Steam Deck, and I also checked out the Retro Pocket Flip for retro gaming.
Nice.
On a whim, we decided to buy a PlayStation Portable. When it first came out, I remember thinking it being kind of a joke, and it wasn't received well. So upon purchasing, I was surprised by the price, only $200. It's because everything else has gotten more expensive. And now I'm pleasantly surprised to say this thing has surpassed any and all expectations. It's not perfect. It has some flaws, like headphone options, but the remote play experience at home is almost flawless. I've been skeptical of remote play, and this thing has changed my thinking. It's fun to be able to play newer games with AAA titles on a remote device that my Steam Deck can't support. The screen is also large and pretty. Anyway, thought I'd let everyone know in case they are on the fence or need a Christmas gift idea. Cheers. I have no problems with the portable. My only reservations is you can get the same thing from like your phone or a Steam Deck. There's an app you can download to get the same thing.
Or an ROGLI or an iPad, or you can do it with all of those.
Yeah. So if you don't have any of those other devices, why not? $200.
Yep. The only thing that I wish that Sony had done better was I feel like the naming convention, it lies a little bit. It says PlayStation Portable, so you think I can take this on the go. No, it should say PlayStation Portable within your house.
PlayStation Wi-Fi.
Yeah, PlayStation Wi-Fi. But yeah, for what it is, it does a good job. So yeah, it's definitely got use cases for a lot of people.
Yep. And one more thing, he says, sorry, I cannot help but follow up. I 100% agree with Jarron on Hollow Knight.
Wow.
Vindication!
Okay, Captain Holt. All right, cool. Well, thanks for writing in. All right, let's talk about, speaking of handhelds, 1X Fly has shown off their new handhold. They're calling it the Apex. 1X Fly Apex. You've seen 1X Player. They've been in the game for a while with their handhelds. Probably about as long as any of them that have been modernized. This is their big boy. This is their one that has the AMD Ryzen AI Max Plus 395, aka Strix Halo SoC, and so it's got graphics horsepower to spare for a handheld.
It looks huge.
It is big. It's an 8-inch screen, and honestly, if there was one different stat on here, specification, I would heavily consider buying this. But the screen on it is an 8-inch, 120 hertz VRR. Does not specify if it's OLED. It's probably IPS LCD.
If you're spending that much
you need
at this in the year 2025,
it should have OLED.
You should have OLED.
Yep, because the starting price on it, first of all, it's only sold in China at this point, but the starting price on it in China equates to be about $1,200 US. So yeah, at $1,200 and higher, you should definitely be getting an OLED screen, in my opinion.
I take back my comment on the size of it. It's about the same size of the Xbox Ally X, actually. So not bad, and it's a bigger screen.
Bigger screen, exactly. So yeah, I would, like I said, I would really consider something like this if it was offered in the US, if it had the OLED screen, because it's got the beefy SoC with that AMD Strix Halo chip. It's got 32 gigs of RAM for the base model.
An 85 watt-hour battery.
85 watt-hour battery, so you'd be able to push that SoC probably to 55 watts and still get about 90 minutes of playtime on it. But yeah, it looks rad.
Up to 128 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah, you can spec this thing way out. So if you want to get the max version is 128 gigabytes of RAM, a 2 terabyte hard drive, NVMe SSD, and you're looking at $2,200 for a handheld PC.
Wow. So you can get it says the handheld comes with an external 85 watt-hour battery pack that connects seamlessly to the back of the handheld. There's also an 85 watt-hour battery internally. So you can have 170 watt-hours of battery.
They're selling that battery pack for $56. That's not bad.
That is not bad. So you could get like 3-4 hours of play on.
Does it say how heavy the unit is? With all of that battery, that's got to be chunky.
Oh yeah, it would be chunky.
I'm sure it's a heavy boy with the extra battery on there. Absolutely.
If this had an OLED screen,
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be a lot more excited.
It's so close, you know? It's too bad. Let's see. Moving along to possible Linux gaming mainstream OS. What is that?
So Linux, Proton, Proton Linux.
Translation layer, yeah.
The translation layer, they are saying nearly 90% of Windows games now run on Linux. And so as Windows 10 is expiring and people don't want to either purchase a Windows 11 machine or, from my understanding, the Windows 11 upgrade is still free, right? Like it's still free to upgrade to Windows 11?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Sure.
So
Sure.
yeah, so Tom's Hardware here, they're talking about Proton DB and how things like the Steam Deck and all that are using this translation layer to get a 90% playable rate on most Windows games. So almost 100% 1-to-1. You can if it can run on Windows, it can run on Linux. And as you read through the article, you'd think, and I did read through the article. Everybody's
What?
I read through the article. Everybody's reading through the articles.
Wait, what?
Very good article, by the way.
The best article.
I've read it. A lot of people saying it's a good article. I read the article. So if you go to the boiling, it's boiling steam is actually the company that's pulling this data from the Proton DB date, like whatever. It's kind of cool because you can see that it's not quite what it seems. They've got a scale. So there's green, yellow, and red, and like a dark red. Unknown. Green is right. Go ahead. It plays 1-to-1. Yellow is a little bit less. Red is kind of iffy. Yellow is like quite a couple tweaks.
There's a light green in there too.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have a light green that does like a couple tweaks. Couple tweaks
and you're good to go
to make it work. And then they've got some other basically more color variants. What they got: yellow, dark red, and red. So dark red is games don't work at all. But you can go see the list. And it's pretty cool. You can download it and look at games and.
And to be fair, there's a lot of times where Windows games don't work on Windows either.
Yeah, true that.
Oh, that's a good point. Is it 10%? Is it?
I don't think it's 10%.
Is it the same?
But-
Oh.
The problem here is the multiplayer games. If
Yeah.
it has anti-cheat, more likely than not, it's not going to work on Steam. So if you value playing with other people, Windows is still your
Exactly.
Yeah.
only
Is
option.
is easy
Well-
anti-cheat only a Windows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's other ones too that just aren't as popular or well known that have the same problem. The only other thing I would say that you got to be careful with the Linux stuff is driver stuff, because you don't get nearly as many or frequent driver updates for
Up-to-date,
hardware on Linux, and sometimes it might not even be supported for your graphics card or for your Wi-Fi chip or whatever. You know
With
what I mean?
Steam OS out there and kind of pushing that forward, you get them a lot more than you used to.
Not for NVIDIA.
No, you don't,
No,
because
true.
NVIDIA or Steam OS only supports the AMD SoCs from the past like 3 years.
True. That's right. If you're using an Intel or an NVIDIA.
Or Intel, either one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both.
But yeah, but you get, it's better than it was, but Linux by and large is all independent. What do you call those?
Open source.
Hobbyist programmers. Like there's not a lot of, there hasn't
Open
been a lot
source,
of open source. And so you get people being like, I want this to work, so I'm going to spend some time on it. Not really a lot of professional effort behind it. Enterprise capitalism type thing. So, but it is cool to see it. Maybe Linux is what makes, or maybe gaming is what makes Linux go viral in the public sphere. I don't know.
I'd switch in a heartbeat.
If it worked, yeah, I wouldn't mind switching.
Right.
If I could get the same features and performance on all my
Right.
games, switching to Linux, I don't
Like if
see a reason
SteamOS
why I wouldn't not to.
Like if
Why wouldn't we do
SteamOS,
that?
if SteamOS starts like putting some real money into the NVIDIA support.
Yeah,
Well-
SteamOS only supports specific devices at this point. It's
Yep.
Bazite that's a little bit more open. They've opened it up to more
Yeah.
devices than.
But even
Still
then, most
has.
of those handhelds all use the same 3 or 4 AMD APUs.
Is there rumors or something of Steam making an OS like SteamOS
Yeah,
deployable?
that's been floating around for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
But I mean, you can use any Linux distro you want. Steam will work on it, and you
Right.
get all
Put it in.
that Proton goodness
Just put it in
Yep.
big picture
as long as
mode.
you have Steam on there anyway.
Yeah. There you go.
We will follow that and see if it progresses or as it progresses. Battlefield announced its thing. You know,
Great, Tony.
its thing.
Battle Royale has been
Battle
announced.
Royale. That's the word.
Battlefield REDSEC. It is free to play, so you don't need to own Battlefield 6 to play the Battle Royale.
Ooh, I'm in.
So they have their standard Battle Royale mode, and they have all of the Battlefield vehicles in there, so you can get like a giant tank and destroy everyone, blah, blah, blah.
Helicopter, all that jazz.
So that's pretty neat. I like that. And they're differentiating themselves because they have more than just one mode with their Battle Royale. They have their typical 100 players, blah, blah, blah. But they have another mode called Gauntlet, where it's just 32 players, and you like do specific objectives. And it sounds a bit more fast-paced than the typical Battle Royale. So that sounds interesting. And then they also have Portal, which I guess got its start in Battlefield 2042. And this is more community-driven.
So REDSEC is going to support Portal?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. So this doesn't take away from the typical Battlefield 6 multiplayer modes. And progression in REDSEC also crosses over to Battlefield 6 and vice versa. So it's not like you have to...
Very similar to Call of Duty.
Yeah. You don't have to like double progress.
Double unlock weapons and attachments and stuff like that.
So it looks pretty neat. I'd like to give it a try someday.
Yeah, why not?
That is all.
For anyone that doesn't understand what Portal is, just think of it as Forge. Is it Forge in Halo?
Halo, where you can
Yeah.
like create
Your own levels, stuff like that. So that's what Portal is. All right, and last but not least today, I don't know if you guys have noticed this story that's gone around for the last couple of weeks in the gaming sphere about GTA 6 having a dedicated twerk button. Have you guys seen this? Where,
Heard this.
No.
yeah,
Just,
where
just pre-order.
Why
Just
would I want
pre-ordered.
this?
I just pre-ordered.
See, it's working. No, the interesting thing about this story isn't that that GTA 6 actually has a twerk button and that people are saying because of that it's worth $100 instead of $70. The interesting thing about this is GTA 6 does not have a twerk button. And this
I'm out.
entire
Unpreordered.
No twerk
Unpreordered.
button?
I'm up.
I
Cancel my pre-order.
I unpreordered. Yep.
Pretty standard behavior at this point, right? They should
Yeah.
have it.
This was just basically started by a shit poster in Reddit. He posted
Nice.
in a whole bunch of gaming forums in Reddit that GTA 6 was going to have a twerk button, and that's why it's worth $100.
And everybody wants a twerk button so bad they were just like they swallowed the hook. Like
So, well, it's not even that. People would comment on it as well with whatever they have to say about it. But what made it go viral was good old Google AI, which combs Reddit,
Yep.
Oh
picked
no!
this up and started reporting it as truth about the upcoming GTA 6.
Oh my gosh!
that's
I think
messed
that
up.
Google AI, when you type in, that should be illegal. That is the purest form of misinformation.
It's terrible. And so this guy, there's a link to his YouTube video where he talks about how he did it. But yeah, he basically just carpet bombed
He just
different
knew-
subreddits and other areas of the internet talking about it, so that search engines and AI would pick it up
Right.
and push it into the general.
because they use
data.
different, so they take those as different sources, right? So he posts as different people, different users in different areas, and
Started
then
the
that gets
flames.
picked up.
He
Interesting.
faked some tweets, screenshot.
I feel-
fake-
did you
faked
know that-
some-
you know
Screenshot
that's
some
how-
fake tweets that he created from Rockstar, where it says
You
things
know,
like,
you know who
yes.
else has done this? The guy that did the Silk Road. What's his name?
Oh,
It's exactly how he started it. He started it by
Ross,
going.
Ulbricht.
Ross Ulbricht went to different websites, started just casually doing
Talking
small
about
drops,
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
this-
did you guys hear
the
about
Silk
the Silk
Road?
Road?
and just
crazy.
dropped it around, and then let the internet and let the people do their thing.
Yep. Yeah, this tweet that he faked and posted in Reddit says, it looks like it's from Rockstar. It says, "Yes, you heard correctly. GTA 6 will include a twerk button at release. Just hold L3 and flick the right joystick to pop that ass around.
Oh my
Master the
God.
art of twerking in GTA
And nobody
6.
and nobody went. Rockstar wouldn't do that. Nobody did that. They were
Everyone
just like
takes it at face
"Seem-"
value.
They're like, seems legit.
Like, oh yeah, this is totally what
I
they've
mean,
been
and-
spending
but
billions
now-
of dollars on.
But
Yep.
nowadays nothing is real, right? I mean,
Nothing is real.
I think we all know that. I trust nothing anymore. It could. There's good odds that it could be real, and the equal odds that it's not.
I mean, panelists here have been known to bring AI articles.
Lando, idiot. What an
Panelists.
idiot.
Hey, hey,
Let's
hey.
not
hey,
implicate
hey.
multiple people here.
Oh, you know what?
Panelists.
Oh,
you know what?
sorry.
I bet
You
my
know what?
articles.
You know what? Technically, the AI story that I jumped all over and swallowed the hook on was a story that Lando dropped into my notes.
But
That
that
was
was
fair.
to get.
That was the second one.
But let's be fair. The second one was AI brought by Lando. I
No,
just
more,
happened.
the more egregious
No,
thing with that
no.
second article was that Owen thought it was his story,
Yeah,
even though he
I
had never
put-
seen it
He
before.
read it.
Never.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I
Was
think
it-
I
I
put
was
that
like,
in there.
look,
Yeah.
look how smart I am for putting this in here. Nailed it.
Like,
That
it's
must
like
have
you
been
can't
Rowan.
remember 2 minutes past.
Nope.
No.
Pretty sure Rowan put this
All right.
in here, so it's probably
Yeah.
mine.
Seriously,
It's
after four,
Patreon
dude, after three,
time, Tony.
after 3 o'clock.
Lando, we're here having a
Wow.
good time,
Yeah.
laughing, and you just poop all
So
over
tired.
the.
You know,
poop all
if
over
you
the
didn't
parade.
create the in between, we would have been done 25 minutes sooner.
That's a fair point. It's a fair point.
Wow,
That was a 25-minute show,
Yeah.
Lando.
You
It
just
usually is.
slapped him.
Got it.
You just slapped him right in
Look
his,
at his
face,
face.
dude.
All right.
Look at the
Well,
realization.
I guess the party's over. Party's over. We're all
I
done.
can't argue
Dodgers.
with you.
All right.
He's a victim
That's
of his
it.
own success.
That's the end. Let's hear
It's true.
Patreon, Lando.
Patreon, $1 a month. Both shows ad free early. Super Secret Discord. I feel like there's something else you get. I just can't think about it. $3 a month. Owen GPT. $6 a month. Jarron says whatever you want him to say. Jarron's going to say those things now.
Thanks, David Roshinsky. And can't just stick a tube in your butt. That's the definition of being an end user. Thank you, guys. Aaron Faulkner, Connor Keesaw. It was the day before today. I remember it like it was yesterday. Thank you. Fourth Dimension Craft on Instagram for all your laser engraving needs. Even Sharks with Lasers. Jason Eatman. Incontinentia Buttocks. Burninated Peasant. Be the 8-year-old. It's worth it just for Owen's stories. I'm here for content, not a nice tight pod.
Right?
10 tiny tech keys tweak tangled transistor towers tirelessly. Tony trips twisting tremendous titties and tossing 10 terabytes.
Twisting
Kyle.
what? Twisting what? I couldn't hear
Tremendous titties.
you. Oh.
Huge
Tremendous
erection.
titties.
Oh, that sounded
Oh,
even worse.
Saying it fast doesn't make it better either.
Just spell it. Just spell it.
Gary Garimas, Tony the Excel and Power Apps nerd, Pyman Graphics, purveyor of fine geeky stickers, Curse Gengar 94, Keslow, Eric Steinman and Eric Cruz, in between rating 400. Meh, DP, join WCGA with Lang. He actually shows up in the voice chat. It was more sarcastic in my head. Naruto Roid, Owen, Adam, Stuart Lloyd, get off my lawn, door swings, eyes collide. Greek thunder meets porcelain shame. Footsteps fade away.
I don't know if I like that. I feel like that's a haiku. My brain's telling me that's a haiku. Is that a haiku?
Greek
It sounds like a wrestler's name.
thunder meets porcelain. No, there's
This
no,
Sunday.
First line has to have 5 syllables.
Dear listener, I challenge you to turn that into a haiku.
I don't think it'll be that hard.
ChatGPT.
Send it
All
to
right.
Owen
Well,
GPT.
now that Landon has closed the party down at not his house, let's go ahead and call it We appreciate yous for downloading us and making it to the end. And until next week, we're out of here. Owen, take us out.
Hey, we hope you care.